Medved Taiga hunting for reindeer and moose. Now, since Medved Taiga is actually pretty best for moose hunting, I thought maybe we start moose hunting first thing, and then we'll try to do some reindeer hunting. Now, universally, moose drink from 1200 to 1600 hours. So, yeah, I finally got the moose hunting gear that I'm after. So, we should rest up between 12:45, and we're going to do a lot of moose hunting today in this live stream. Alright? If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and always comment for more. Now, for those who are unfamiliar, Medved Taiga is actually the most popular for moose hunting, likely because there's only fewer drink zones. I mean, there's like a buttload of drink zones for moose, and it's also a lot more open as well. But it's also quite risky because, well, as of 2022, the wolves have been added to Medved Taiga, and that makes it more terrifying. We're going to try to harvest as many moose as we can, and then we're going to try harvesting for reindeer. Well, technically speaking, they're now called mountain reindeer in the game. And we'll try to spend at least 2 hours hunting for moose and reindeer. Let's see if we can get us some diamonds. If this is your first time watching well, they finally got the snow on the dog. Which means they finally fixed the snowfall effect on all the animals. Last time we was in Medved Taiga, we were hunting for wild boar and there was no snow on the fur. Which is pretty upsetting. And this is our sighting of the Siberian musk deer, but we're not going to be hunting for them. And then we got a moose feed zone. When there's a feed zone nearby, there's bound to be moose closer. And yeah, I know the wind's not that good. Maybe I should try going around the wind. And I think maybe as of this update, they finally fixed the snow effect. This is actually one of the more popular spots for, well, actually one of the most popular reserves for grinding moose. And if you're going to be grinding for a Great One moose, you can grind for them in either Leighton Lakes, Medved Taiga, Yukon Valley, Reveltuli Coast, New England Mountains, and Askey Ridge. There's now like 6 maps for moose hunting. And Medved Taiga is the most popular for moose hunting. Great, now we got a lynx. If there's one thing I don't like, it's wildcats. Okay, there's one of the bulls. Dropped ya. That is how you drop them. In the heart. Yep. If you're going to be hunting for moose, the best way to drop them is to shoot them right in the heart. The diamond rating for the moose is 274.99, in case you knew. Alright. So now we got our moose. Actually, our very first bull moose. Let's try to check up here for any signs of moose. The last time we were in Medved Taiga, we were hunting for wild boar. Now, speaking of which, let's see, horned. No. Nothing that says moose, but I believe that's going to be it. I still cannot get over the snow on the dog. Look at that. That is pretty cool right there. Okay, there's a moose over there. Yeah, I think this one's... Oh, crap. He caught my scent. Wait, is that another one? Oh, that's a bigger one. I want to take him. Yeah, this one's bigger. I'm going to take him. Got him again. That was a perfect shot. Rock and roll, baby. I think I have a rock and roll personality when it comes to this game. Look at all that snow on the moose. It is gorgeous. Look at it. From head to tail, it's covered in snow. And there's our first gold bull. I cannot get over the snow on that on the animals, especially the dogs. I was so relieved that they finally fixed it from every console. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's see if we can get this guy. But that's just the one thing that bothers me. Like, why didn't they add the snow effect when Medved Taiga was out? I mean, that just doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, I'm gonna lay down. Get my gun ready. Nice and steady. Heart shot again. When you're hunting for moose, you always aim for the heart. If you shoot them in the heart, you'll have less time tracking them. And it's also the quickest way to kill a moose. I mean, I might not be as good as Lady Legend or Flinter, but that's some really good extreme moose hunting right there. Look at all of that snow. So glad they fixed it. Look at that. Okay. I want to check on this lake and see if there's any moose up there. Thank you. Now, okay, let's see if I can try to get that cover stamp back on. Whoa. Uh-oh. Okay, there's some moose over there. Ah, dang, there's a freaking lynx out there. What a way to ruin your hunt. When a lynx comes up and ruins your moose hunt. That explains why the moose are freaking out. This lake is actually perfect for moose. Another hard shot? That's how you do it. That, my friends, is how you do a moose hunt. If you drill them in the heart, they'll drop easily. And if you drill them in the heart and they drop easily, you'll have less time tracking them. That's always the best pro tip. Always go for the heart. Yeah, that was a really good shot in the heart. The heart is located in the middle, right here. You see what that red is? That's where you shoot the moose, right in the heart. Alright? This is on a good to know basis. Now, if you can't get the moose in the heart, that's totally fine, because you can always aim at the lungs, because the lungs are a good option, but the best way to kill them is right in the heart. Let me see if I can try to call this lone bull over there. Well, he's not coming. I'm gonna try to sneak up on him a little bit. When it gets to like 150, I'm gonna try to go to prone. Try to call him, and maybe have an aim at the heart. Okay, he's coming this way. Now all you gotta do is wait for him to stop. And when he stops, you can take the shot. Just like that. See? See how easy it is that you shoot a moose in the heart? That is how you kill a moose, with one hit. Next thing I know, I might be the next Lady Legend or J-Biz Hunts. I mean, you know, they're pretty good, but I'm actually an expert when it comes to hunting moose. Especially if you drill them in the heart. And of course, we found a rest zone for the mountain reindeer. Yeah, the reindeer had now been named to mountain reindeer. Alright, let me try to call him in. Not coming, eh? And you're attentive? Don't tell me a lynx is over there. Wait, I gotta let him go by, then I'll shoot him. Okay, so if you're hunting moose, this is a don't when you're doing moose hunting. Don't try going for the lungs. It usually takes a while for a moose to drop if you hit him in the lungs. Heart shots are usually the best way to kill a moose. as long as you have the right weapon for them. If you were to hunt moose with a 243, or maybe perhaps a weapon like this, you'll mess up your kill. That's usually the best way to hunt the moose, right in the heart. Don't go for the lungs, because even though lungs do count as a vital kill, you're gonna spend a lot of time tracking him. Because my advice to you is, when you're hunting for moose, aim for the heart. Don't aim for the lungs or the liver, just aim for the heart. Or if you shoot him in the neck, that'll be fine too. I mean, yes, the bleed rate is medium, but it doesn't, it usually takes a while for them to drop. There he is over there. I'm gonna go ahead and take this one. Yeah, I think I missed him. I think I probably hit that tree. Yeah, this is what happens when you shoot a moose in the lungs and miss the heart. So you always hit him in the heart. Because hitting the heart kills him quickly. Okay, there's a moose somewhere over there. Sometimes, if it's not you, it could be wolves or lynx. Because wolves and lynx, they scare your animals. But the wolves are more aggressive than the lynx. Yeah, there's a lynx over there. That's the reason why they're freaking out. And I think I want to... I think I'll take him. Now that was a clean kill right here. I knew he dropped because the moment I aimed at the heart, he would drop so quickly. So tracking him is not going to be a problem when you drill in the heart. 154.3 meters, eh? Okay, I'll take that. I think I'll take this guy. You know what? I'm just gonna go prone. Well, that was not a successful hit. Well, this guy didn't go. He was sitting here like, what is that noise? Okay, I got him this time. Alright, here we go. Ooh-wee. Yeah, I didn't drill both of them in the hard because, you know, sometimes a lung shot can be necessary, but it's hard to track a few of them. Okay, this one's a silver. What about the other one? Can you track them? Yeah, lung shots, they usually take a while to, they usually take a while for them to drop. That's why I prefer drilling them in the heart, because you'll spend less time tracking them. Okay, I'm gonna take this guy because this one's bigger. Alright. Let me see if I can try to drill him in the heart from this distance. Okay, my wind's good. My stance is perfect, and nope, not a heart shot, but maybe potentially a lung shot. Let's try to get this guy, if he can hold still. Quit running like a wuss. Again, I did not drill him that hard. See if I can get this guy. You know what? I'm just gonna go around the head. Let's track him. That's one. What about the other one? That's another one. Let's find that other one. Now, if it switches to prey, it usually means he's still alive, but he's not dropping as he should be. Yeah, his bleed rate's very low. We should be able to track him. The bleed rate determines the animal's health. keep finding him. Alright. We're almost to the end of Moose Dream Time. Let's see how long we can try to find him. Okay, it switched to tracking prey. So, let's see if we can get a moose over at this lake. That means we didn't hit him that hard enough. Uh-oh. We're getting too close to the moose. Okay, there's a nice bull over there. Yeah, I think he's the only bull in this herd. We're probably not going to have time checking this lake because, you know, the moose, they'll most likely, I need to go ahead and get this guy before he, retreats. He's probably captured my scent already. Okay, I drilled him for just a little bit, but yeah, he's not gonna go that far. And splat. Just like that. Okay, this is what our moose looks like. I mean, he's a silver. I mean, the reason why he's a silver is because one rag's different than the other. Alright. Let's do some mountain reindeer hunting. After all, they drink from Oh, 400 to 800 hours. Same time as the brown bear. Well, technically speaking, they're Eurasian brown bear. And the moose that are in Russia are known as the Yakut moose, while there's also the western moose, which can be hunted in Askey Ridge and Leighton Lakes. The moose that live in Europe are the European moose, and of course, the moose in Yukon Valley is the Alaskan moose, and the moose that lives in that's particularly found in okay, let's see, yeah, western moose can be found in Askey Ridge and Leighton Lakes. Alaskan moose can be found in Yukon Valley. European moose are in Rebel Coast. Yakut moose are in the Medved Taiga. And the eastern moose can be found in, let's see here. Oh yeah, eastern moose are only exclusive to New England mountains. So I think calling the moose as a household name sounds a little necessary, but then again, they probably might I mean, they could have just gave the moose different names instead of just plain moose, but that might start a controversy, and I don't want that to happen. Okay, there's our first sighting of the mountain reindeer. It looks like he's gone. There goes the wild boar. They've been spooked by the wolves. Yeah, we're not gonna. I don't want to shoot any of them because if I shoot them, I might spook off the reindeer. At first, I thought they were wolves, but they're just a wild boar. Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, there's more over there. Reindeer, they, okay, mountain reindeer, they troll very easily. So that's probably the reason why. That's probably the reason why they troll so easily, because most of them are trolls. Oh yeah, they're going away because of the lynx. Because lynx they actually frustrate your hunts. I want to take this guy right quick before he goes alert. Got him. Oh wait, there he is. Gunther Bodden, the dumbest photographer out there, or wildlife exhibitionist, whatever he was. The diamond rating for the mountain reindeer is 430.23. They actually troll very easily because the antlers are very, very small. What some people would do. Alright, let me go ahead and remove the waypoint. Go back to my very first outpost. Now we got links over there. There's no links at this lake, hopefully. So I'm gonna try to do some reindeer hunting over there. And we got links over there too. Jeez, why can't these links just go somewhere else without scaring my reindeer? That's pathetic. Just, just my luck. Just my luck. There's lynx in this lake. I can't even hunt for reindeer without these dang cats scaring away my prey. I feel like they need to get a new drink time. I feel like lynx should drink from 2000 to 0 hours. And the wolves should drink from 300 or 200 to 100 to 400 hours. If I was to update the game, I would make a few more changes to the train times for the predators. So that way it'll be less frustrating for me to... less frustrating for everybody to hunt these animals without lynx scaring your prey. That's what I'm thinking. We've already shot like we've already harvested like one reindeer. That's for sure. There's another link string zone. For crying out freaking loud. I can't even shoot anything without the lynx scaring off my dang prey. I almost said predators, but dang. Alright, so we've got like 55 more minutes until we end this live stream. If you enjoyed today's live stream, be sure to splat that like button. Don't forget to smack that subscribe button for more content. And comment down below. Alright. Let's see if we can get us another reindeer without all these links messing up my game. When it gets to 6 o'clock, I'm going to exit out and come back. That's what I should have done a while ago. Uh-oh. We, the reindeer knows we're here, so we, spooked him. Well, he didn't leave yet. He hears our footsteps and it was like, uh-oh. He's giving out a warning call. There he is. Got him right in the heart. And that lynx failed to scare my reindeer. Good job. Alright. Drill him in the heart. That's a nice bull, but oh well. Alright. Where's the... Okay, that's a brown bear drink zone. Why the heck did I just say black bear for? I meant to say brown bear. Ugh, you're so stupid. Yeah, that was a major brain fart. But I corrected my mistake. Oh ho ho! We found us a reindeer. A new drink zone for reindeer, that is. Oh, wait a minute. Oh crud! There's links over there. Looks like they reached the end of the drink time, so that's good news. You know, it's kind of bizarre, really. The reindeer, scratch that, the mountain reindeer don't seem to mind drinking with the brown bears, but they will turn tail and flee when they see the wolves and the lynx. That is completely ironic, considering that brown bears are considered a predator to the reindeer. They're just complete wussies. They need to start making bears a lot more aggressive than what they are right now. That's what I would do if I update the game. Oh, hold on. I gotta go ahead and get him. I need to take him before... Oh yeah, I got him in time. And it looks like the lynx won't be coming back anytime soon. We spined him and double lunged him. Not to mention we have our first gold. Not bad. Can't wait to hunt caribou again. Okay, I gotta be, got this guy. And... Snow nap. What the heck? There's a crack in the ice. Ooh, we got another drink zone for the bears and the reindeer. Reindeer. I know Santa might put me on my naughty list this year because, well, I've been shooting some reindeer. Then again, these are wild reindeer, so it probably wouldn't matter anyway. Alright, here's one of our reindeer. Oh, for crying out loud! Lynx, lynx, lynx. I'm gonna get my revenge on these putty cats. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. We only shot 4 mountain reindeer. And yet we're not shooting enough because, well, these dang putty cats just won't... Ugh. Starting to tick me off. Everybody's a wussy when it comes to cats. And I'm not talking about the household variety. I'm talking about the wild ones. But then again, household variety, scratch that. House cats do scare off other animals because they're ferocious. It's already 6:30, and already the lynx are already scaring my reindeer. They just ruin my hunts every single time. They're just annoying. Ooh, what do we got here? Ooh, there's a big one out there. He's not down in potential, but he's nice. Okay, there's a link string zone. Ooh, there's another one. And he's solo. I think this will be as far as I go. Dang it. I get confused with the controls. That's probably the reason why I keep getting the dog. Dog commands. Directional pad up is weapons. Directional pad down is dog commands. I mean, we got him, but what happened? Did I just shoot him too high or too low, or? Okay, I made an easy kill on that guy. But what about that other guy? Might as well have to track him and figure out what's going on. Okay, that's another reindeer harvested. What do you mean the bleed rate's very low? Did I not get him in the right spot? There's our big boy, but... Oh! Oh man, we spined him. This is not a perfect day. I am not happy about this. Not happy about it at all. May have to think about getting may have to think about getting my ammo restocked before I have to do another live stream. Now for tomorrow we'll be doing some hunting for deer and water buffalo. I can't tell you what time, but I guarantee that we will be doing some hunting for deer and buffalo alike. And that's only going to be down in Parque Fernando. Oh, we got another one. We got another one that's out there. Alright. Stay. And splat. Snow nap. Okay, this one's a silver, not bad. Okay. There's another reindeer over there. We can take this one. And I think we're probably going to spend the last 30 minutes looking for reindeer because we've already shot enough moose. Unless, of course, we can end the live stream a little earlier. Okay, so we've got about 30 more minutes until we end this live stream. Unless, of course, we can get some more reindeer. Alright. We shot plenty of moose, but we need to start racking up our harvest for reindeer. That's another one down. And fall asleep in the snow if you must, Mr. Reindeer. Okay, this one's a ugly rack. No wonder he's a bronze because, you know, he he's very, very small because the rack is just too dang ugly. Okay, I found 2 bull reindeer. Or is it a buck reindeer? I mean, I'm just not so sure. And wouldn't you know it, I've been finding black bear or brown bear. Why the heck did I just call him black bear? I meant to say brown bear. I mean, all bears kind of look alike to me. What is wrong with me today? I keep having all these brain farts. I've been thinking a lot of Leighton Lakes lately because, you know, there was a black bear in Leighton Lakes, and then there was a black bear in Silver Ridge Peaks, and then there's a black bear in Mississippi Acres, New England Mountains, and Askey Ridge. But those are just brown bears. They can be found in Medved, Taiga, and Reveltuli Coast. I just keep thinking about black bears too much. I've been thinking about them too much. I get confused. Alright. Now we got him this time. What about you? Do you want to get yours too? Oh, that's a weird glitch. Whoa, 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 whoa. No. Yeah, that was a weird glitch. And I didn't even land a perfect shot on him. That's okay because, you know, we already got a nicer one with the rack. Yeah, this one's a silver, unfortunately. Way too small to be a gold. Most likely because the rack on one side is too small. Wait, is that another one? Ooh, another male. It looks like that bear is going away. Yeah, that guy was a silver, so it probably doesn't matter anyway. We're still finding some good reindeer. Well, not as in plural good. I meant somewhat good, but anyway. Ooh. Well. We hit the jackpot this time. He's not a diamond, but he's a really nice one. Sit still. Wait. What in the Sam Hill you doing over there? Okay, now we got a perfect shot on him. You want yours too, huh? Well, take this. I'll call that a miss. Come on, Copper. Let's go get our buck. Or bull. I don't know what the correct word is. Wait, you guys are still over there and you're not even fleeing? I call that lucky, so... Now you get yours. Okay, there's another reindeer. Let's just get these two, and that'll be it. And that guy was a silver. No gold, unfortunately. Alright. Another silver. Track him. Yeah, we didn't do too well on him. After all... Okay, let's see. If we can calculate how many reindeer we got after we collect that one, we can compare it to how many moose we killed. Or, I think the polite word is harvest. We didn't do too well on him, but let's see how many we harvested so far. Let's see. Wow, those are some really good kills harvests we made so far. So anyway. You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream a little early. So that way we don't have to keep going for more moose and reindeer. So again, if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to splat that like button. Make sure you press subscribe for more content. And always, don't forget to leave a comment. Until then, I'll be back with another episode of The Hunter Call of the Wild tomorrow. Good night, everybody.